Hey guys, welcome back to another Escape from Tarkov video, and today we're going to be talking about sidearm options for patch 0.4.1. And the reason why I want to make this video is I feel there's a lot of misconceptions about these sidearms in the game currently and the ammunition types, and I think I'm even part of the problem with some of my old videos that I still have up without any updates. You can't put annotations on videos anymore, so I can't basically be like, this is no longer viable, and especially when it comes to the TT. So I'm going to make this video and we're going to talk about all the pistol calibers in the game and some myths surrounding them. And I first want to give a shout out to tarkovballistics.blogspot.ca, because without them I would not be able to reliably regurgitate and spread knowledge on the ammunition types in the game. Those guys do not data mine their information. They actually just use test dummies and armor types and actually getting people to stand in certain locations and actually report back the damage output. So I want to thank those pioneers first, and a link to all of the ballistic data is going to be included in the description box below on their blog. So favorite that and bookmark that, and they don't know who I am, I don't think, and this is not a paid for shout out. These guys are fucking awesome, and you guys will love the information that they have on their blog. So with that being said, let's get started by talking about the 9x18 round. So this is for the Makarov threaded barrel, and the PB, which is a integrated suppressed Makarov, as well as the Keter. So the 9x18 has received some nerfs, and that includes the armor penetration rounds like PRS and PBM and PMM. So they still have some armor penetration values, but not as much as they used to. So no 9x18 round penetrates level 2 armor. It does a little bit of damage, like anywhere between 1 to 8 damage points per round on impact, but it will not be able to shoot through a Kiver helmet or a P.A.K.A. vest. It will have a percentage chance to get through a coal pack, but that's pretty much it. So if you have somebody who's wearing armor, it's just not going to happen. SP7 still does the most damage, followed closely by SP8, but with the current patch, damage doesn't really mean a whole lot, since they've reduced the blackened limb damage meta. So you used to just be able to shoot people in the legs, blacken their limb, and then shoot them again and they die instantly. That can't happen anymore. You need to kill people shooting their vitals, which are now protected mainly by armor. So that is why 9x18 is just not really going to be your go-to option for your reliable sidearm. Of course, going around with a Makarov, killing a scav, and then taking their weapon, like especially if it's like a Vepr, is the go-to option with this pistol, or running around the factory and trying to shoot people who are not wearing any helmets or body armor. That's essentially the limitations to the Makarov, and that includes the PBM or the PB with the 84 round drum. Yeah, you have a massive drum capacity, but if you can't even get through a P.A.K.A., then what's the point, right? So Makarovs, really good farming weapons against scavengers, not really meant for PvP. Next, we're going to talk about the 7.62x25, or the round that is used in the TT Tokarev pistol. So the TT, last patch and a few patches ago, and for the vast majority of the alpha and early beta, was the best pistol in the game. It had the highest damage output, and it did the best armor penetration, especially when you use the LRNPC rounds. You used to be able to go up against enemy squads that were wearing Kivers and reliably headshot them no problem. In fact, there's lots of videos online on YouTube titled John Wick with people going around with suppressed pistols, including me. I have awesome TT gameplay footage of going up against fully kitted squads with just a suppressed pistol, and it felt amazing, but you can't do that anymore. So I see a lot of people still running around with those John Wick setups, like the suppressed TT with lots of mags, the BlackRock chest rig, a P.A.K.A. vest, a face mask, no backpack. I see it every single day, but you need to know it's not going to work for you anymore. No round for the TT Tokarev, no 7.62x25 round can penetrate level 2 armor. That includes the P.A.K.A. and the Kiver. If you're going to be going up against people that are wearing armor, you won't be able to kill them. So that's a big deal, especially for a gun or a pistol that people largely considered the best pistol in the game, and that is just not the case anymore, and the reason why I wanted to make this video in the first place. Now, I'm obviously going to be seeing some comments, but Deadly, you can shoot people in the face. You need to shoot around the kiver in the eyes, nose, mouth, and chin. That's actually a really good point, and it has been debunked by Quo Streams. So I'm going to include a link to his channel in the description box below as well. Aces and I also tested it to make sure that it wasn't desync or there wasn't a patch to hotfix it. No, even if you shoot somebody in between the eyes and the nose and the mouth and the chin when they're wearing a kiver, it will not count as a kill. The kiver will actually take durability loss. So helmets in the current state of Escape from Tarkov 0.4.1 actually protect your face from damage, which is a massive game changer. It's the reason why a lot of people are still using suppressed TTs, because they think they can shoot people in between the eyes if they're accurate enough. You cannot do that right now in the game. It doesn't mean it's going to be that way forever, because I'm sure they're going to try to hotfix it immediately, but it is currently, I guess you would consider it bugged. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, I kind of remember a time where that was the case. You could shoot somebody in the face and it did damage and avoided damaging the kiver. So hopefully we'll see that change soon, so you guys who enjoy using the Makarov and the TT can start getting back to business even against people who are wearing full body armor. Which leads me to our last pistol caliber of the video, which is the 9x19. And for all you guys that are a little bit overwhelmed by the ammo selection of the 7.62x25 and 9x18, you're going to like this one because you literally have only two choices, PSO and PST, and the choice is very simple. PST GZH can penetrate armor, the PSO rounds cannot, not even level 1 armor. So that means that as of 0.4.1, I'll continue to say that because things will probably change, PST GZH is the only pistol caliber in the game that can actually penetrate armor. That means players that are even wearing a kiver helmet can be killed using this round, making the P226 and the GRAC pistol the best sidearm choices for Escape from Tarkov as of this patch. So if you are looking to carry a reliable sidearm that can technically kill players that are wearing full armor, then the 9x19 options are for you. And that also extends to the MP5, the Vityaz, the Saiga 9, the MPX. Those are all of the best weapons to use for pistol calibers in the game currently. So I hope you guys found this video informative, and it might explain some of the frustrations you guys are having, especially if you like using the TT and the Makarov. If you're landing headshots and you're getting pissed off because your enemies are not going down, now you know why. Switch over to the right ammunition, switch over to the right weapon, and you'll start dropping people in no time.